And
Hi.
Hi, y'all!
Yay!
Welcome to tonight's episode
Wow.
of
Do
Do we
Oodvin.
wave with our mouths? Do I wave
Yes.
with this?
You go,
Friends.
yay!
Hello!
Yay!
Hello!
best bit we've ever
Hello.
done.
Hey guys.
Let's start
This is
tonight
very-
off with
This is
some
very dumb.
introductions, shall we?
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. I am Maxwell Williams. I am the DM for this session. I play a whole bunch of different characters, including a maybe ex-friend of Octavia named Alexander.
Maybe.
I'll cry.
Oh,
Okay, next up.
Hi everybody. Oh, it's still hold on. Yeah. Hi everybody. It is my turn, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, good. My name is Sam Rinaldi, but I play Winnie Winslow, the Twilight Cleric, and I'm happy to be back this week. I'm done with Bovid.
Woo. Hi, I'm Connor McGinley. I play Lily, and she's gonna kill someone today.
Okay, it's not me. Hi, I'm Dane Brancato, and I play Zephyr Windstrider, the College of Swords Air Genasi bard of the group. And I don't have anything funny to say this session.
Wild.
The
I
trauma
know.
setting in.
Strange. Hi, my name is Julie Risto, and I play Octavia Lagezur, the half-orc swashbuckler rogue, who has both me and her gotten our heart ripped out by our dungeon master, so excited to see where that goes.
Hello, my name is Aaron Borden. I play the character Febrim Cask, the Simic hybrid blood hunter. I'm currently gone. I don't know where I am.
And I'm Drew Borden. I play Aldrich Bernask, the armorer artificer, and I am currently unconscious with a punctured lung.
Yummy.
Everyone's doing great. So with introductions out of the way, let's do a quick little recap of what happened last time. So our party, coming out of their bender, tattoos, drinks, a little child abduction, you know, just a
Not
normal
us.
Friday night.
No, our
Oh,
child
not
was
them.
abducted.
We
Yeah.
re-abducted the
Just to
child.
clarify.
I mean, let's
was
be
a
real
Yes,
here.
Well,
a re-abduction.
We didn't do
of
anything.
a
Lily did it
child.
all.
Decided that it was time to finally go home, get some sleep, and wake up the next morning under the impression that they would be robbing a house in the shadow that night. But before that, several of the party members decided that they had errands to run. So the party split up for a bit, got a few different things accomplished before they all came back together. Had yet again another instance where Lily was immediately angry at something that the party had done, and then no one asked why. Continued to move on to robbing the house with Alexander, making their way easily into the house, not seemingly setting off many traps, made their way to the library, which was all written in a weird text or font or something that no one could read except for Febrim. While Febrim looked at the large book in the middle of the room, three of the party members decided that they were going to break into the vault with Alexander. But that didn't go too long until Alexander started to show his true colors. Under a Zone of Truth spell cast by Lily, he started to say some very mean things about Octavia, revealing some maybe hidden truths, or maybe something about a different character that's inside of his body right now. They began to fight. Febrim disappeared, and Winnie and Zephyr are left alone in the library. And with that, I think we should get into the episode as a whole. And what a better way to start an episode than to have everyone roll initiative.
Woo! I get to redo. That's a lot better than a 2
Redo.
from last time.
Delicious.
Oh, well, that's not that bad.
No,
Well.
come back.
That's a number.
Okay, okay.
Yes.
25 to 20.
What?
21. Beautiful. Okay. 20 to 15.
Imagine rolling in the double.
Oh no.
Oh no!
15 to 10.
I got 12.
I have 13.
I got 14.
Look at us.
I got
That's
it wrong.
cute.
And
Not gonna
13.
lie, I was really confused at the beginning.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
I was like,
Fine.
what do you mean? I was like, why are we rolling 5 numbers? We got it though.
10 to 5. Okay,
I got
okay.
a 9.
Got a 9.
7.
Got a 9, and we got a 7.
Let's go.
Okay, let's roll some initiative for these guys. And
I'm spooked.
Connor
let's
really
get
came out
straight
here
into it.
21.
So, resetting our scene, we have Lily, Al, and Octavia in this strange dark room that's much larger than it should be. Al is currently unconscious in a void of magical darkness, while Lily stands in front of the door and only entrance to this room, with Octavia 20 feet to the south of her. Outside the room, we have Zephyr just on the other side of the door, desperately trying to push back Lily, but can't seem to muster enough strength to push her out of the way, with Winnie seemingly enraptured with a book that she had found. And we don't really know where Febrim has gone. So to start that off, Lily, you are first.
I can't move, so I will ready an attack if Alessander comes near me.
Okay. Gotcha. That's all?
I guess I'm bracing against the door, but
Yep. Gotcha. So with that, we move outside of the room for but a moment as one of the 2 suits of armor that have been stationed in either corner of the library begin to move, the plates shuddering, all connected by these thin strands of magic, forcing it into movement. Luckily, the one that goes first is on the other side of the room, as it begins to make its way towards Winnie.
Yay.
5, 15, 20, 25,
So intimidating.
30. Yes. It gets just out of reach of Winnie.
Yeah.
But you notice that its hands begin to kind of light up with electrical energy as it reaches both hands out towards you, Winnie, and is going to shoot out 2 bolts of lightning at you.
No.
Yes.
No.
No. Okay.
I'm okay. Thanks.
Okay. The first one's a natural 20,
Well,
I know you.
I think you know what that means. That hits.
and the second one's a 13.
Okay, that one doesn't. But the nat.
Yeah, the nat 20 is going to hit.
Can I know you the nat 20? With silver
Yeah.
card?
You can use your reaction.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
So you can force it to reroll. The second one is still going to be a 20 to hit, but it is not a natural 20.
Well,
Let's
that's
go.
better. That is better.
Beautiful.
Thank you.
So that is going to be 9 points of damage to you.
Cool.
9 points of lightning damage. It shocks you in the back, kind of catching you by surprise as you turn over your shoulder to see that the armor has moved significantly closer to you. Okay. Next up, Al. As you lay there unconscious, your mind is flooded with visions of red and crimson. A strange fog seems to take over your vision as you try to peer into the distance. You can't see much, but you see a large form, red skin, wings flapping out to the side, and a single black quill in hand. Make a death save.
Ooh, 5.
That's a failure. Mark
Fear.
that off.
Okay.
Octavia, it's your turn.
I'm going to walk to Lily, and I'm going to ask her, please, I think I need to remember my accent. Holy crap. Octavia, the American accent. No, she's like, please, I think Al is in trouble. Can you heal him?
She kind of slowly looks to her and goes, "Can't let that thing out. And I won't. I'm not moving."
Even at the cost of Al's life.
She just looks away.
Just
Octavia's
to
like-
clarify, oh sorry. I just want to clarify for my understanding. Are we
Mhm.
talking like unconscious old Al? Or are we talking Alistair?
Well,
Uh,
Hold on.
She-
Aldrich.
Al.
for
Okay.
all Aldrich, she doesn't call Alessander Al.
Oh,
It's
my
the full
bad.
name.
I don't know why I just kind of put those.
That's
together.
okay. No, you're good. I could see how it could get confusing.
All right, cool. I just wanted to clarify. That's who we were talking about.
Yep. And Octavia she's like, I don't have any healing capabilities, but I know Alessander, and I'll do whatever it takes to make sure he can't have this. And I'm gonna use my action to spill ball bearings, in front of myself out towards Alessander.
Okay. So the area in front of you, in front of the door, is now covered in a thin layer of these small metallic ball bearings.
I'm just trying to think if I can do anything else. Not really. Yeah, I think she's just going to, she's holding whatever this silver thing is in her hand, and she's going to draw one of her short swords.
Okay. Anything else for your turn?
I don't think I can do anything else.
Okay.
We'll just-
At the end of your turn, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yay. It's a 16.
The white light from the thing that you're holding pulses once again, kind of trying to animate. Other words, trying to
No, you know.
emanate into your body. But this time your mind is strong enough. You stave it off, but just barely.
Okay. Good to know.
The end of your turn, you hear in the distance the popping of a cork, the swallowing of liquid, and then the crashing of crystal on the ground as Alexander is going to take a potion of healing. It is a low roll on that one, though. He only gets 10 hit points back.
Yes. Good.
But after the glass shatters on the ground, well, it doesn't look like your friend is doing well. Is anyone gonna come save him? Or would you rather make a deal?
What kind of deal?
Well, you know what I want. If you give that to me, I promise that you can all leave here safe and sound.
If I give this to you, what are you going to do with it?
You don't get a response.
Luckily, you don't have to worry about that because we're not giving it to him.
She kind of looks back at Lily. She looks down at this thing in her hand. She doesn't even know what the heck it is. Can she, like, look to see what it... Like, what is this?
You look down at what you're holding in your hand, and it looks like a shard of glass. Kind of a chunk of some type of crystalline that if it wasn't radiating energy, you would probably toss it away as a cheap crystal. But it has this like emotional resonance inside of it. Something that just lets you know that it's alive in some way or some fashion.
Scary. Okay.
Next up, Sam.
Sorry, I'm just making sure my curtains aren't catching on fire. They smell like fire. So.
Oh, well, that's good.
That's
Sorry,
a good...
I'm just moving them to be, because at first I was like, that's my candle, and I went, that is not my candle.
Nope.
They're not on fire, but I just wanted to be sure.
No, that's good.
Winnie, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm actually gonna be a cleric for once, especially since we're gonna be right into combat. So at the start of my turn, I'm gonna hope that this doesn't go terribly for me because of things, and I'm gonna use my action to cast Twilight Sanctuary. Do Channel Divinity.
Hey, Channel Divinity Twilight Sanctuary, as you present your holy symbol, a pulse of comforting violet energy just kind of radiates outwards around you.
Yay!
Encompassing yourself and any allies, I think, within 30 feet.
I think.
Yo.
As it goes
Yeah,
through
it's
cover?
30 feet.
Right now, it only affects Zephyr. But yeah.
Like, I totally know what it does, but to any of our viewers who doesn't know what it does, that's a little...
Okay, yeah. To wrap that up for you, so like Max said, this like sphere that's like 30 foot, it has like a 30-foot radius is around me, and it moves with me for 1 minute or until I'm incapacitated or I die. And so whenever me or any other creature that I want ends its turn in this sphere, I can either give them temp hit points, which I think is d6 plus something, and then I'll have to look, a d6 plus something temp hit points, or I can stop them from being charmed or frightened. So I'm gonna give myself temp d6 plus whatever the hell it is.
You doing anything with your bonus action?
I don't think I really can do anything in a bonus action aside from more healing, and I don't think I need to do that yet, so
Okay.
I'm good.
Zephyr, you are up. It's your turn.
I am up? Oh. I am going to... Oh shoot, that's range 15. Never mind, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna cast a 3rd level Shatter right behind the big guy.
Okay.
So that Winnie's not in range of it.
Gotcha. And that is, what kind of save are we working with?
That is a con save. Now that I think about it, probably not gonna go well.
Con save for this fellow. Let's see. It's actually only a 6.
It fails.
Okay.
Yay. It takes... It only takes 12 thunder damage.
Fair enough.
Okay. 12 thunder damage. Better than nothing. Okay. You see as your spell impacts, it kind of buffets this suit of armor forwards, but the magic holding it is strong, and it is dense. It's going to take a lot of beating to bring this thing down.
That's...
Okay. Anything else?
I'm going to move over by Winnie, and then only like 10 feet in that direction, and then kind of like, hey, Winnie. So, just to, I know you got this, but just to let you know, you got this. And I'm gonna give her bardic inspiration.
Okay.
Thank you, Zephyr.
Also, I should say, I believe that Winnie, you have advantage on the next check because of know you.
Oh, that too, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep. So next
Oh, Max,
check,
I don't-
attack or saving throw.
I don't know if this counts as an action or a bonus action, but since I was holding that book, can I just like put it in my bag or something? Because I doubt I'm like, or is that toss an action to put the book away? Because I used my action to cast the thing.
So
I just didn't know if that.
all the books are connected to the wall via chain.
Oh, okay. So I could
Um,
just let it go, and it will just be like.
Yeah, it'll just kind of like
Okay.
plop down. But there's something in the back of your mind that's telling you to take that book with you.
Oh, I can't wait to take that book with me. I just didn't know if I could do it now. So cool. Good to know. Thanks.
Yeah, you'll probably need an action to try to break the chain.
Yeah. I
Or you
figured.
could try to like attack the chain and do enough damage to break it. Something like that.
Cool.
Okay.
And
Next
that
up,
is all I can do.
we go to Febrim. As your vision had gone black for a moment, you reappear in what can only be described as this Victorian ballroom. Great tapestries and drapes hang on the walls. The entire floor is empty, except for this nicely polished, dark hardwood. 10 feet in front of you stands a tall woman. Her kind of long white hair seems to glisten with this opalescent quality. In one word, she is beautiful and timeless. But just behind her eyes, you can see this sinister kind of thought. There's a mischievousness to her very essence.
Mhm.
As she begins to speak. Well, hello, intruder. It is a pleasure to meet you, Febrim Cask. My name is Offenzia. My greater title is the Lich Fae. But to you, I am your ladyship. How about we play a game? I have been oh so bored. And she like whips her hands, and the doors to this room slam shut. They lock. Bars materialize, keeping them in place. And it's not like you have anywhere else to go.
Seems to be so. What game were you planning? What were you thinking?
Only the best ones. Life and death. But not only yours. Of your friends as well. And she whips her hands around, and you see several images materialize from different points on the wall, showing all of your friends. Peering through the magical darkness, seeing Al, a huge stab wound in his side, bleeding out onto this marble floor. You see Lily barricaded against the door, Octavia with this kind of pleading sense in her eyes, as well as Winnie and Febrim being hailed down by these two massive animated armors.
Forgot there's two.
A riddle. I have 6 clues, so you'll get 6 guesses.
Mm. Okay.
Are you ready for the first clue?
Ready as I'm gonna be.
Now, just to clarify, this is a little game of What am I talking about? And the first clue is, it is the first, the middle, and the last. There's just this smile that creeps across her face, seeming to stretch from ear to ear through this kind of eerie lighting that's currently present. And I will give you to the start of your next turn to come up with your first guess. Or
Alright.
another plan. As we go back to Winnie and Febrim trapped in the library, and the second suit of armor begins to animate. Making its way towards the closest target. Zephyr. It comes up close to you, and at first, the first thing it's going to do is going to attempt to grapple you. So I need you to make either an athletics or an acrobatics check.
Who's higher? Neither. An 8.
17. As it reaches over, it grabs Febrim from behind. Winnie, you see him caught almost by surprise as it lifts him up 5 feet into the air, his feet dangling off the floor, and begins to move him.
Oh, it's taking me.
Mm-hmm.
Lovely.
Wait.
It pulls Zephyr farther away from you and goes to pin him up against the wall of the bookshelf. You see the chains that have held these books in place, attaching to the wall, begin to animate themselves and slowly begin to coil around Zephyr. Zephyr, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh no, baby.
17.
For the time being, you're flailing enough. The chains are moving slowly. They can't fully wrap around your ankles, your wrists, your waist, but you see that they're trying to pull you into this bookshelf and pin you there.
Hey, listen, buddy. I've heard about this before. What's the safe word? Okay? Like, it's not, because I will say it right now.
And with that, Lily, it's your turn. There's been no movement through the darkness. Octavia is by your side.
Please, I want to help out, but I can't do that. My only option, if I even have it, is to give whoever that is this. And neither of us want this.
She bites her lip. She's like, she doesn't want to move at all. She kind of tilts her head and quickly reaches into her bag to grab a potion of healing. And she just sticks her arm out and gives it to Tavi.
Ooh, she'll take it.
Okay. Lily, are you still holding your ground and holding your action to... Lovely, lovely. Next up is the other suit of armor that begins to make its way closer to Winnie, closing the distance. It is right on top of you, Winnie, and I need you to also make a grapple check using either your athletics or your acrobatics.
Don't fail me now, new dice. I'm gonna show them off because I got these at the con. And
Mine
they have
have.
little hearts all over them. Cute. So let's hope they don't screw me over. They're screwing me over. Okay, I
You
shouldn't
have
have said
advantage
anything.
and bardic
think.
inspiration.
Oh, I
You
do
do have
have
advantage and-
advantage.
Bardic Inspiration.
That didn't help at all. Okay. Why do I
Neither
like this
one?
game?
It
No.
was so ugly,
um,
everyone died.
It's so ugly that. Wait. Do I get to do both advantage and then add the? Or is that not how that works?
If your advantage is not high enough, you can spend your bardic inspiration now. You have 10 minutes to use it.
I'm gonna have to. What's a bardic inspiration?
It is a D8.
Oh, that is higher than I thought. All right, cool, sick. Poggers.
Yeah, we leveling up out here.
Guys, I'm throwing these away.
Oh,
I just
no.
rolled 4, 7, and then a 1 for the bardic inspiration. Okay, so we're doing great. Not a single double digit in there. So
Okay, for a total of.
9.
Okay. You added either your strength or your dexterity, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Mhm.
You are focusing on the book that you've just thrown away, your mind torn away. You don't have the reaction time as this animated armor also just picks you up, kind of grabbing your shoulders, squeezing you tight, and begins to walk with you. 30 to the other wall,
No, not the other wall.
quickly pinning you up against the walls. The chains begin to animate on this end as well. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 2.
You are panicking. Your movements become repetitive and rapid, and these chains seem to be able to depict your movements, quickly pinning down your ankles, then your wrists, then finally lashing around your waist. You are currently restrained
Great.
and pinned up against the wall.
Yummy. Great. Cool.
Cool.
Damn it. Sorry, God damn it.
Al. You continue to stare at the figure. You sense a familiarity of some type, something that you can't place. You begin to peer closer into the vision, and it shifts. It's almost like you're looking from a different dimension into the world, and you see a man that you have never met, but somehow know that you're related to, holding that same quill, signing a piece of paper. Make another death save.
My God. 4.
It's another failure. It's 2 failures, 1 success. Octavia, it is your turn.
Yeah, cool. So I'm using my bonus to dash.
Okay.
And I'm dashing to Al.
Yep.
I dash to him, and then I uncork the potion that Lily gave me, and I am propping his head up and shoving it in his mouth.
The first thing I'm going to need you to do before you find that is make a perception check with disadvantage as you are walking into magical darkness.
Oh no, that's right. I forgot that was still there.
I was afraid of that.
Shit.
And this space warps in weird ways. Direction is not what you think it is. Sound is bouncing, reverberating. What'd you roll?
Thank God I have a +5. Or no, that's a +4. Still, it's a 15.
Okay. You remember the sound. Remember him falling, and you stick to your gut. You find your instincts, and you time it out in your head. 2 more steps, 1 more step. You fall to your knees, and his body is right there.
Oh, thank God. It's like, please don't be a 16.
Nice.
You
Okay.
uncork the bottle, pour it down his throat. Roll hit points for me. I believe
How
it is
much?
2d4 plus 2.
Okay. That's a 6. I rolled a 1 and a 3. You're welcome.
Al, you regain 6 hit points and shoot up in agonizing pain. It is difficult to breathe, even to make any sound. You feel blood building up in the back of your throat, but you're alive.
Great.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Just focus on breathing, but slowly. It looks like you might have gotten a lung. I can't tell. I'm no doctor, but that looks right about in that area.
You just feel a hand kind of grab onto your shoulder.
She will put her hand over it. She's like, "It's okay. It's gonna be okay. I'm so sorry."
Octavia, you still have your movement.
Yeah. Can I? Oh, I do not have strength. Can I help him up? Like, can we move towards the door?
If you want to spend your movement to help him up, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna spend my movement to help him up. This man is huge and covered in metal, so good luck.
It's slow, it takes time, but you get him back onto his feet enough that he can regain his balance. Al, you are no longer prone, so you don't have to worry about that.
Cool.
And there's just this snickering, no more than maybe 2 feet to your left.
Oh shit.
And at the end of your turn, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no.
Yay!
'Cause you're still holding on to that little white light, the only light in this area.
So great! So wonderful! That's a 17. I'm rolling okay.
Okay. Again, you feel this presence try to force its way into your mind, corrupt something in there, and you stave it off. Whether it be pure adrenaline or willpower.
Oh no, it is pure
Well,
fuck
yet
you
to see.
energy. That is the only thing that it is.
Okay.
Thanks.
And after your turn, you feel a swift bit of movement, just a little shift in the air as the voice that was once snickering to your left is now directly behind you. I'll be taking that if you don't mind. As you feel a sharp pain enter in your back, almost in the exact same place that he had hit before. Well, let me make sure he hits first. Oh, he might not. Is he gonna use it? No. Does a 14 hit?
Yes.
Oh.
Because even if I was dual wielding, I'd have 14, but I'm not right now.
Okay. You attempt to kind of shift out of the way. You know what's coming. You've worked with him before. But just in your current state, with all the things that you're forcing yourself to do right now, you're not fast enough, and the blade makes contact. Okay. Let's roll some dice, shall we? 2 of those. 3 of those. Maybe +3. Oh shit.
Oh no.
Octavia. You take 28 points of damage.
I have to use my relentless endurance.
Okay. What does that do again? Read it for me.
It returns me to when I'm at reduced to 0 HP but not killed, I can drop to 1 HP instead.
Okay. You are at 1 hit point. You feel your back buckle.
Is uncanny dodge something you can see?
It's only something I can see.
Okay.
Otherwise, I totally would have done it. I read it.
Right?
Wait, but she could hear him. No, that's C is still in the thing.
If it says C, you gotta see.
Yeah, it says C.
you buckle, you're grasping onto this chunk of crystal. But his attack's not over as you feel this presence, this energy around you that you can't see, but you know that if you move more than 5 feet, you will take more damage.
Great.
Okay. Next up, Winnie. Back
so
to you.
Stressful. I totally forgot what I was. I am restrained to the wall, right?
You
You're
are
on a
currently
wall.
restrained to the wall. A large animated suit of armor stands in front of you. You see Zephyr struggling against his bonds on the other side. What do you do?
Sorry, I was so wrapped up in that I wasn't even thinking about what I was gonna do. I was like,
Zephyr, you're up next, just so you can plan.
Yeah.
Let's sorry. I'm like scrolling through because I don't think if I do a strength check I'm just gonna get the fuck out of here, but I really don't know. But if I'm restrained, I can't even like
You can attempt
how
to
lit
break the
restrained is.
restraint.
Okay, but
It'll
I
be
don't have
another-
like any movement, right? Like none at all.
Your movement is 0. You have disadvantage on attacks, and attacks against
Okay.
you have advantage.
Okay. So it seems my only option. Sorry, I don't know why I'm coughing. Is to try that. Well, we're gonna try it. We're gonna try and break out. We're gonna try and get the hell out of here.
Okay. Make another dexterity saving throw.
Okay. 14?
As you kind of pull yourself, you're able to slip one wrist out, grab the other chain, pull it, break yourself. You fall 5 feet to the ground, landing on your feet, the armor up next to you. Your action is spent, but you do have your bonus and your movement left.
Am I able to tell how far the chains reach out to like grapple?
From what you can tell,
Mhm.
the chains haven't been active any other time that you've been around these books. You've been picking them off the shelves. They seem to almost be reacting to the suits of armor. An extension of the charm on the armor itself.
I see. I'm gonna make my way kind of towards more of the center of the room, like here-ish. Because I don't know if
Okay.
I want to be near any of the walls or right up against either of the suits of armor at the moment.
As you move away from the suit of armor, it is going to take an
Oh,
opportunity
right.
attack.
Opportunity attack. Okay.
Swinging its fist out at you for a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that
You take 8 points of damage
Okay.
as it kind of bludgeons up against you.
It's nothing.
Nothing. Chump change. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing.
But you keep moving, making your way to the pedestal with a large book in the center of the room. One that you had seen Febrim at.
Okay. There's nothing else I can do, right? Didn't I?
You have your bonus action. If you could do anything with that.
I can give
Okay.
myself a flying speed, but I don't really see the point in doing it right now. So, I'll just give myself those 10 hit points from my Twilight Sanctuary.
Okay.
So
I
I'm
should
done.
mention that this is a 50-foot cube of a room.
Oh,
Do with that information as you will.
okay.
Zephyr, it is your turn.
All right. Well, so to confirm, I am grappled but not restrained, right?
Yes,
Right.
you are currently grappled but not restrained.
Can you remind
So your
me
movement is 0, but there's no advantage or anything on attacks or anything like
Okay.
that.
How do I get ungrappled?
You can use your action to attempt to break the grapple, which will be an athletics or a acrobatics check. Unless you can find another way to get away from this creature.
Like if you displace it.
If you
Oh,
move it, if you teleport yourself.
Oh, I can't do that yet. Damn. Oh wait. Can I cast levitate on myself?
Yes. Yeah,
And
you
then,
begin
like,
to kind of
Pull myself away from it.
you begin to kind of float, and you see that it has a grip on you still as its arm begins to kind of raise up into the air. I'm still gonna need you to make an acrobatics check, but I'll allow it to be part of the spell casting.
Yeah. That's an 8.
You levitate up in the air and make it to about 15 feet before its arm goes taut and your leg stands there, kind of held in place like a balloon.
That's not good. I don't think I can do anything else. I'm just kind of floating there.
You can give yourself temp HP if you want. Are you? Because that's. I think you're in range of that right now.
Yeah, I mean,
If you want it.
That'll just happen at the end of his turn.
Oh, okay. I didn't know it happened automatically. I
Oh.
gotta get
how much temp HP was it again?
D6 plus 7.
Okay. Yeah, well, I can't do anything else, so I'll take that.
Lovely. Okay. After Zephyr, we return back to the ballroom. Her ladyship waits expectantly for your first guess.
Is it? I'm going to say, is it the sun?
Nope. A good guess, though, especially with that research that you've been doing. Next clue, then. With the power to harm or heal. Now let's watch these fights, shall we?
This is what was the first one again? What is the beginning, the middle, and the end?
First one is it is the first, the middle,
First.
and the last, with the power to harm or heal.
Gotcha.
Now just remember, it's not just your life on the line.
Oh, I am well aware.
I'll give you a second to think about it. As we go to the other golem. Not golem. Animated super of armor. Same difference. It begins to move back. Actually, no, this is that one. This is the one that has Zephyr in its grasp still. It is going to attempt to pull you back down. It is going to make a strength check against your spell save DC. What is your DC?
13.
13. It rolls a 14 as it begins to
Are
kind
you
of
kidding me?
bring you back down, pulling you down from your levitation. and then pushing you up against the wall. I need you to make another dexterity saving throw.
24.
Easily enough, fending off these chains, especially with the assist of your magic, you're now able to hold yourself in place. It has no effect. Top of the third round. Lily. Your friends have all disappeared into the darkness. You've heard some movement, but you've also heard the piercing of a sword into flesh.
I think I actually, okay. Okay. I'm gonna pull out a ball of yarn and I'm gonna throw it into the darkness, holding one end of it.
Okay.
That's
You
it.
feel
I don't know where it's going. I just throw it in. In case one of them finds this ball, they'll know where I am.
okay. What do I have you roll for this?
Just say, like how far I throw it. I can roll like the d4 to determine if it goes a random direction.
Let's roll a d4. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's see where it's going.
I mean, I only have a general idea of how big the darkness is, so I don't try and throw it through. If that makes sense. But that's a 4.
Okay. You throw it, and as you throw it, and you're holding the end, you feel the tension warps in different directions as it's moving. It's not just one linear path.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear it land to the right of where you've been hearing the other commotion happening. Seemingly forced off target by some force that exists in this room.
Okay. I think she just like squints, like trying to understand what happened.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Next up, the suit of armor begins to make its way back towards you, Winnie. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. Making its way right back up next to you once again. But you do notice that it avoids that center column of light with the tome, not taking careful steps to not go over the tome, but specifically go around it. As it reaches you with the remainder of its movement, the first thing it's going to do is attempt to grapple you again. So I need you to make an strength athletics or dexterity acrobatics check.
17.
Natural 20 for 23.
Oof.
You irk me.
I'm using D&D Beyond dice tonight.
Okay, well that I obviously didn't win that one.
Can I know you that?
You can.
Mm-hmm.
Up.
I'm going to know you that.
Okay.
Zephyr just kind of looks up, like, as he's struggling, and just, like, shouts, "Don't touch her!" And
Whoa.
then, no use.
No, you.
All right. It rolls a 5.
Yay!
As it
Fuck
kind
you.
of is distracted momentarily, looking over it, its arm sweeps, and Winnie, you're able to duck at the last moment. You feel your hair brush against the metal gauntlet, kind of sticking it to it for a moment, like it has static electricity running along it. It just swings along past you. It looks at its hand, looks back at you. Its other hand clenches into a fist, and it's going to attempt to punch back at you.
Okay.
But that is only a 12 to hit.
And that's
As it kind of
not hit, buddy.
slams into the ground, you feel the force begin to move. The ground does not crack, even though you feel like it should, and there is just a pulse of the smallest bit of static.
Thank God, I don't need any more grounds cracking underneath me.
Okay. Next up, Al.
I am going to try to cover.
You hear coughing next to you. You recognize the sound of skin splitting open to a blade. You know Octavia is not doing well.
I'm gonna try to I'm gonna say to Octavia, get down. And I'm going to try to, like, shield her. Essentially. Like, put myself over top of her and cast Mirror Image.
It doesn't take much for her to collapse to her knees.
Okay. So Octavia, here's the only thing.
Mm-hmm.
Do you willingly fall prone?
Is prone on the knees? Does that still count?
On your ground. On the ground. From the position that Alexander is right behind you, to get in between you, Al is going to have to be almost on top of you.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I can't really do much with 1 hit point, so...
Okay. As you fall to the ground, Al, you stand on top of her. Several copies flit out of you, interposing themselves in your position. And even though you can't see them, you know that they're there. And Octavia, it's your turn.
I can't do anything. I literally, like, there's nothing I can do. I don't have anything in my inventory. I don't have any... Yeah. What?
You can always move.
Whoa.
And risk
Nasty.
die? Yeah, no, thanks. Thanks, but no, I think I'm good. Also, I'm being protected right now, so why would I do that? Underneath Al, can I hide underneath Al? Is that something I can do?
I'm gonna say no on this one.
Dang it.
Only
Okay.
because Alexander can see through the magical darkness.
That bastard. Okay. Yeah, no, there's nothing I can do.
Okay.
Except maybe can I call in Perseus to, like, enter the room with Zephyr and Winnie?
Is Perseus on the other side of the door?
Yeah, Perseus
he's
is
outside.
outside.
It now reaches your attention that you have no contact to Perseus.
Fuck Alexander, man. Okay. Is it? I mean, it's probably the room.
This room is acting as if it's a different plane.
Oh, okay.
You are separated
Dang it.
via distance.
Okay. Then never mind. I'm legitimately stuck. I cannot do anything fun.
Okay. You can always take the dodge action. if you'd
Well,
like.
sure. Yeah, I'll take my dodge action and pray that it doesn't hit me.
Okay. Next up is Alexander. As there's a grunt of frustration. Old man, Why won't you just die? As you hear him pull out a dagger from a hilt, now wielding 2 weapons. He's going to go in for 2 strikes against you. Dice. The first attack is only a 15, though. I'm assuming that doesn't even meet your... Does that meet your clone's AC?
It does. So...
Okay.
I rolled a 6 for
So I
the
think that
range,
hits...
So that hits... You must roll a
That hits...
6 or higher to change the attack
Okay.
target to... Yep.
So he just barely clips that first one. It evaporates. You feel its presence disappear. He will go for a backhand strike. That's me at 22 to hit on the second attack.
And I roll a 16, so that's going to hit another...
Yeah.
duplicate.
It eradicates another duplicate. You hear him grunting in frustration. But he doesn't make contact with you this round.
Yeah.
Winnie, it's your turn.
Okay. This is more... I guess this is a Sam and a Winnie question. I know we talked about the poem in the center of the room, and that the guards, or the suits of armor or whatever, are like walking around it and stuff. Since I didn't get to listen to a lot about that, is there anything that I need to know, or Winnie would know that I don't know at the moment about this, aside from that fact, and that Febrim was looking at it? Or
I think all that Winnie would know is
Okay.
that Febrim was reading it, closed it, and then disappeared.
Okay.
You are currently being assailed by a large animated suit of armor. It seems just driven to drag you to the edges of this room and throw you into the bookshelf for whatever unknown reason. So what are you doing?
Okay. Guide me through Owlbear here real quick. There's this big motherfucker.
Mhm.
Where is the tomb? I know you said it's in the center of the room, but like, is it, am I able to, is it like in my, can I see it? Like, does that make sense?
It's 1, 2, 3, 4. It is right there.
Okay.
It is the dead center of this room, a 10-foot by 10-foot, not square, but circle, of
Okay.
this column of light that seems to be emanating from the ceiling out of nothing. And you watched as the golem purposely did not make contact, the suit of armor did not make contact with any of the light.
That's from the tomb?
That's from the ceiling, surrounding the tome.
The idea I had does not seem like the best one.
An idea is an idea. I say you go for it.
My idea was going to be to try and destroy the tomb, but I'm worried about 2 things there. I'm worried it's going to trap Febrim there, because he disappeared once he closed it. And I'm also afraid that if I get rid of the tome, it's just going to give them, the suits of armor, more an advantage than a disadvantage. Because they're more scared of it than they are trying to protect it, I think. So that's not going to...
You need ideas right now.
Yeah.
Hmm?
You need ideas.
Ideas.
I don't think anyone is winning right now.
No,
Yeah.
no one's winning.
No, not at all.
Well, I'm gonna take another turn to think on that, but while I do, I would like to try and cast Moonbeam on this guard instead.
Okay.
Because maybe my
how-
light will do some shit.
Okay. How big is Moonbeam?
Moonbeam is 5-foot radius and 40-foot high cylinder.
So it can just be this whole. Oop,
It can just be the whole,
this whole dude.
this whole massive man. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And he makes a con save on his turn.
Correct.
Correct.
Wait.
Okay.
Yeah. Or starts its turn there. Yeah.
Okay. Just mark that you are concentrating on that spell.
Okay.
Okay. Next up, Zephyr.
Yes. You know what I'm gonna try and do? I'm gonna try and just take my sword and just like hit one of the joints in the arm, trying to like
Okay.
knock the gauntlet that has me off the guy.
Okay. So roll to hit.
Actually, D&D Beyond has not been nice lately, so we're gonna physical dice it. 25.
25 hits. Even with a little added bonus for the kind of targeted attack. But give me damage.
Ooh, that's huge. That's a 13.
Okay.
That's max damage. Let's go.
Let's go, baby. It's all about the match.
13 points of damage against that suit of armor. You see that it kind of smashes against it, makes contact. You see a couple of those little threads of magic begin to kind of snap, but only a few. You have a second attack.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna hit it again.
Okay, roll to hit.
Do it again.
Do it. Do the right.
That is a 22.
Are you going against the same spot, or are you trying to hit the thing in general?
I'm trying to hit the same spot.
You go against the same spot, and this time you're off by a slight margin.
Oh,
It moves
no.
over to the side, clipping against the shoulder. Still roll damage. You did damage to it, but you missed your mark. You missed the spot that you were going for.
That's huge. It's another 13.
Another 13.
This is
Aye.
huge.
If only
least
you had
someone's
hit the
doing
same
something.
spot.
Yeah, just to confirm that I'm not wrong. Zeros or tens, right? On a D10.
Yes.
Okay. I would have felt really dumb if they were.
No, you're good. You do a good amount of damage to it, but you didn't sever as many threads as you wanted to it, so it still has you grappled. Its arm is still attached to the
Is it
bigger
bloody?
body. It is not. These are
Dream.
beefy creatures, well armored and well endowed with magic.
Well endowed.
That's fun.
Well, that's fun. Still kind
Shut
of
up.
just
Everyone, take it out of your mind. Take your head out of the gutter. Don't want to hear it.
I just
Febrim,
wanted to
That's
be
none
part
of
of
my business.
your second guess?
Oh, it's my turn. Oh, crap.
Please, Febrim. We need a Deus Ex Machina right here, please.
Come on, man, a name.
What
We
about-
need a name.
What about time?
Ooh. I love the concepts, but not quite. A third clue? It can be sharp, subtle, or wavering. Now all three in a row. It is the first, the middle, and the last, with the power to harm or heal. It can be sharp, subtle, or wavering. Now back to the show. As the suit of armor that Zephyr you were going after, it is its turn.
Yay.
With you already in place, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw as it attempts to push you into the wall, the chains wrapping around your limbs.
That is a 13.
A 13 is not going to be enough as you feel the chains pin you down, wrapping around your extremities. And now we get to move on to the next phase as the suit of armor with you pinned against the wall begins to shift. And you see the strands of magic begin to kind of untether themselves from the armor. It becomes loose as it slowly moves towards you. I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Oh wait, I'm really good at those.
Wait,
Says-
I'm knocking on wood real quick. Hold on.
Yeah, hold on, me too, actually. $15? Max, don't give me that face.
Not good enough, Gary. Who gets the advantage?
why are they so high? Why are they so high? Oh my god.
No, I'm just fucking with you.
Oh,
Oh my
I was
god.
supposed to be like, what the fuck is happening?
That was
As
rude.
as you feel the little tendrils of magic make connections with your skin, the armor begins to start to pull itself towards you, and you feel this presence in your mind. Something trying to take over to
What the
control you. And you shut your eyes, you squint, you force it out, but for how long?
That's not good.
And with that as the current situation, I think this is a perfect time to take a break.
Is it a perfect time to take a break? It's 9:30. Oh my
Oh my
god.
god.
Mm-hmm. Been going for about an hour and a half, hour 15-ish. So I think it's a good break. It's a good stopping point.
Okay.
We will see you all back here in about 10
10
minutes.
minutes.
Get some water.
Drink
Yay.
water.
Come back and join us.
Root beer.
Well, hello everyone, and welcome back.
This time we die.
We'll see. Our party is struggling on all fronts, divided, and a little bit of a mess.
A little or a lot.
We will start off at the top of our 4th round with Lily.
Well, he's getting impatient because no one's moving out. So she's gonna tie the other end of the yarn to the door handle, the one that she's been holding.
Mm-hmm.
Can I cast a spell as well?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Fog Cloud
Okay.
in the darkness.
Gotcha.
And then, she's gonna follow her lead of, she's gonna grab her lead of yarn, knowing that it sounded like it went to the right. It's not the place she wanted it anyway, so she's just gonna, like, pull it so that it kind of sticks with her. She's pulling the ball back from wherever it landed, basically. And she runs into the fog.
Okay. Roll a
Looking for
D.
anyone.
As you you let this fog energy out of you, it collides through the space. There's a little clava. As I need you to roll a D4, re-rolling any 4s.
Okay.
What?
That was a 4. That's a 4. That's a 2.
Okay. You go into the fog, leading your yarn off to the side, and go for what you feel is the appropriate distance. And you listen for a second. With your passive, you can hear the clanking of Al's armor to the other side of you. You seem to have overcorrected a bit in your entry, the distortion pushing you to the other side of where the yarn was.
They have a bonus action? Well, no, can I do, like, I don't know how, if you were counting the time as an action or something?
To keep it kosher, let's say that tying was the bonus.
Okay. Cool. And that's
the
it?
end. Yep. Okay. The animated armor in front of you, Winnie, needs to make a con saving throw, right?
Mm-hmm.
What is it trying to beat?
14.
22.
God, fucking. All right.
It still takes half damage, though.
It does indeed. We roll that for you, please. Even worse. All right, that is 5 points of damage.
Is that
Well,
already
I rolled 5, so no.
2 points of damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You just see the lightest little sizzle at some of the magical strands. It doesn't seem to phase it too much.
No.
Winnie, I need you to make an grapple check.
Yay! Wait, is the grapple check the athletics or acrobatics thing, or is it the saving throw?
It's
athletics
or acrobatics.
Okay, then 19.
17.
Huh? Wait, no, 19.
As it's,
No, 19.
it got a 17.
Oh, I was like, yeah. Wait, no, please.
As it swings once again, this time with the other arm to try to grab you. It misses. You see once again its other fist, almost sensing a kind of, not rage, but frustration coming from this animated object as it swings back around, going to punch you. But it's only a 15 hit.
Does not hit.
You
Suck
kind
it, metal boy!
You're wearing you have a shield, right?
Am I? Let me double check. I
You have a
think
shield.
I do. I do have a shield. Yes.
So you kind of raise up your shield as you backstep from the other hand. At the same time, the fist makes contact with the shield. The force pushes you back a little bit, but you hold your ground firm and steady, taking no damage.
Okay. Cool.
For once,
and
a blessing.
It is not going to move.
Okay.
It is not that intelligent.
Okay.
Ow. It's your move.
In addition to being dark, it's now soft because there's cotton all around you.
Yeah.
Little cottony spaces. So not only are you
Soft.
blinded by darkness, you're essentially blinded by the area being heavily obscured.
Nice.
Cool.
It's soft and
But
comfy,
you're also
right?
super comfy, so there's got to be something there.
I can't do that. Let's do I know generally where he was?
He's
If we-
generally behind you. If you want to swing at him, it will be at disadvantage.
Okay.
No, it'll be a straight roll.
Okay.
Because he is also considered blinded,
Mhm.
essentially, because the area is heavily obscured.
Cool.
So it'll be a straight roll.
I'm going to try to cast Shocking Grasp.
Okay. He is not wearing metal, so you don't get advantage.
Okay, that's fine. I don't need it. It's a 22.
A 22 will hit.
Sweet. What was that? 2d8.
I love shocking grasp.
Oh no. Forgot he had that spell.
That will be 9 lightning damage.
9 lightning damage, and he loses his reaction.
Yes,
Yes.
and I whisper down to, or not whisper, I don't need a whisper. Say to Octavia, run. And that's it.
Okay. That's it. That's your move.
Oh wait, I have the
Octavia,
healing
you are
potion.
up.
Yeah, please do that. Please
Go
do
ahead and
that.
take your healing
I'm
potion.
gonna take the healing potion.
Okay. 2d4 plus 2.
No. Cool. 7.
7 healing.
It's not bad.
Add that on.
Cool. Okay. Now I
Could
will
be
delete
worse.
the potion of healing. Cool. That's it.
Octavia, it's your turn.
Neat. I'm gonna take Al's advice. Doesn't it take like a bonus action or an action to put myself up from
It takes half your movement.
half my movement? Cool. Can I still use my bonus action to dash?
Mhm.
So let's see. Dash is double, so I just have normal movement speed then.
Actually, Al, before you do that spell, I forgot that you were injured. I need you to make a con saving throw.
Yeah.
Assuming that it has verbal components.
Yeah.
We'll let
wait.
The mirror image slide, but I did remember it this time.
I have disadvantage on con saves. Cool. It is a 14.
Oh,
Okay. So it goes off that hitch, but remember to keep doing that for anything
Yes.
that requires you to use your voice.
Cool. And I. Oh wait, I still have disadvantage. I coughed instead of said run.
cool. Well, I think Octavia knows that he's okay. She heard him drink the potion. And by okay, I mean okay. Better than she's doing now. And I'm gonna take that to get up. And I'm just going straight. I'm just looking for a way out of, well, like, I'm looking for a way out of the darkness and the wool.
Okay. Roll a d4 then.
As a 4?
Okay. You kind of stumble your way through and eventually, yeah, you make your way out to the left side of the door, 20 feet away from it.
Nice. And then I don't think I have any more things that I can do, like I can't hold the dodge or anything.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, so I'm just there now. I guess I'll call out to Lily and be like, he's good and stuck in there. Good luck. Try not to kill him, but also, she's like gripping this thing, and I gotta make a wisdom save.
Make another wisdom saving throw as that crystal that you're still gripping onto pulses.
Octavia hates this. Oh, that's a 17. Dang, I'm rolling good on these.
Oh, really good on these. Yeah, you were able to strengthen your mind. You're just in the right headspace to be doing this right now.
Pure fuck you energy. The only
Mhm.
reason.
It is now Alexander's turn. As you hear him grunting, knowing that someone moved, but not knowing that what is going on specifically. To make sure that I read this spell correctly. It does say a point that you choose within range. He does not have to see. I'll do that, and then I've gotta roll this. Al, you hear a grunt and you hear him turn. As this. Al, do you have less than 23 hit points?
Yes.
You feel your eyes close. You start to rock back and forth, and your vision goes dark as you fall unconscious, asleep.
Oh.
As the last thing you kind of hear is you begin to fall backwards into this restful, forced slumber, is him walking away from you.
Damn.
I couldn't write this. He makes his way out of the darkness. You don't see him leave, actually. But you hear his footsteps. Actually, let me roll. I gotta make a luck check.
Like, does he step on the ball bearings? I need to know.
Yeah, if he comes
I
out
can't see
where
them.
close to where he was, he can't see him. It hinders his movement if he fails.
Does not hit the ball bearings. But there is a moment, Lily, where something brushes up against you and moves past.
Did she make an opportunity attack?
Aggressively.
I can't make an opportunity attack, but I really want to swing wildly at whatever it is.
It quickly moves past you, not making much noise. Something definitely skilled in stealth. As you feel it just fade behind you. Winnie, it's your turn.
Okay. So it's risky business night. I would like. It doesn't take an action to unconcentrate, correct?
Nope, you can drop concentration at any point.
Okay. I am going to drop concentration on Moonbeam.
Okay.
And I would like to cast first level guiding bolt on the tomb.
Okay. You do know you don't have to drop concentration.
I don't?
No.
Oh, I thought I had to if I wanted to cast something else.
Nope.
Oh, then fuck that. I'll keep that up, and then I'll cast guiding bolt on this tomb.
On the book.
On the book. Yeah.
Roll to hit.
Okay. I can't tell if that smile's a good one or a bad one, and it makes me very anxious.
Oh no.
The nat one.
Ooh.
Oh no.
So that's a 7.
Okay. You
Haha.
aim this like radiant bolt you collect in your hand kind of over in that direction, and just before you release it, there's this flash. You feel yourself go dizzy for a moment. Your knees begin to kind of quiver. It releases off into the ceiling, nowhere close to its intended target, and you're stood there breathing heavy for a reason that you do not know.
To Sam, that sounds excellent. I feel like I'm doing the right thing now. Alright, cool.
Get your hit points from Twilight Sanctuary. Your temp hit, because I think you had taken damage. No, you didn't, so they should still be there.
Yeah, they're still there.
But you can try again if you want to try to get higher. Zephyr,
Nah,
you were up.
I'm good. I have pretty decent.
All right.
now.
I I guess I'm gonna try and break out of the chains.
Okay. Make a dexterity saving throw. With disadvantage.
Oh fuck! I'm sorry, Zephyr. I forgot you were in there.
Dude, you got any Fleetwood Mac on that playlist?
No, no, unfortunately. Okay,
That'd be amazing, though.
Your
that is
games on your
a
phone?
15.
15. You struggle. You start to panic a little bit. Your adrenaline races. You flex and pull the chains away. You break them off. The little magical tendrils that had been trying to reach into you release for a moment. The armor reconstructs. You are no longer restrained.
And then as a bonus action, what can I do? Nothing. So I'm still grappled too, right? Or did
Nope.
you let go of me? Oh.
The grapple ends when the restrained condition is applied.
How tall is the ceiling?
At 50 feet.
Oh.
That's taller than I thought.
It's a big library.
I'll
Mhm.
take it, but I'm gonna start moving over to Winnie.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
That's an opportunity attack, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Zephyr!
That is an opportunity attack.
He also needs to get away from the wall,
But it's only an 11 to hit,
and it misses.
so it misses.
I never thought I would. I've never been able to say that in D&D. At least in this campaign.
And finally, Febrim, we're back to you.
Oh lord.
Heyo.
Oh god.
She seemingly leans on a table that doesn't exist. She stares intently at you, or her smile turned into a menacing grin at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Your third guess?
Could it possibly be the mind?
Oh, another good try, but no. A fourth clue it is. You see, with each clue that she gives you, there is this feral dog energy
Oh no.
that begins to kind of come over her. She's getting far too much excitement out of this,
Mm-hmm.
as she tells you.
Well, calm down.
Both love and fear steal it from you. And all four together. It is the first, the middle, and the last, with the power to harm or heal. It can be sharp, subtle, or wavering. Both love and fear steal it from you.
All right.
Okay.
Next up is the armor. This is the armor that was by Zephyr. Something changes. Something in this armor becomes more intent. You see a flare of electrical energy force into their eyes. Their fists become engulfed with electricity. There is a change of intent
Oh, lovely.
as the armor 5, 10, 15, 20 moves up to be in contact with Winnie, and it is going to take 2 punches in your direction.
Yeah! Now I feel like I'm for sure doing the right thing. But I'm afraid. Excellent.
The first one is a natural 1, which is going to miss, but the second one is a 19 to
Oh.
hit.
Yeah, well, no.
No, you.
No, you.
Oh!
Natural 20 on the second.
God!
But
Fuck
it uses the lower roll, so it's a 19.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Well.
Oh, that was almost max damage.
Ooh.
You take 14 points of bludgeoning damage
Okay.
as it cracks into your side, as well as an additional 3 points of lightning damage that ricochets into you from its fist. Top of the 5th round, Lily.
There's so much stress in my body.
Likewise.
Okay. Lily just goes, Octavia, was that you? Not particularly loud.
Can I?
probably-
Can? Oh, probably not. Never mind.
Probably getting no response. Given that they just walked past.
Mhm.
She kind of bites her lip and follows the yarn back out of the fog.
Okay. No need to roll a d4. You have a tether. It definitely leads you in this weird winding path, but you find yourself in front of the door.
Octavia's standing there, and she's holding this thing in one hand. She's got like the weakest grip on her sword, and this light that emanates around from this thing like just illuminates how. This is a little bit on me saying it, but was he using a dagger or like an actual sword?
He has his moon-touched rapier.
Okay.
Thin blade, but it punctured all the way through.
I was just gonna say, so this thing definitely went all the way through, and there's just like blood dripping down her side, and she's like, Lily? Al's up. He's up. But she didn't know he was slept, so he's just taking a nap.
Mm-hmm.
Sleepy boy.
Anything else, Lily?
I'm trying to decide. I don't know if... I mean, I didn't tie it around both doors, but I would have felt if the yarn had been pulled, if the door had opened.
Mm-hmm.
And Octavia's been standing there for the rest of her turn, so even if Alice made it out of the fog near her, she would have seen him.
Yeah, I'll just ask. He hasn't left, has he?
And she shakes her head. No, he hasn't.
Not taking any chances. She stands right in front of the door again, but first she's gonna heal Octavia.
Okay.
6 plus 3, 9 hit points.
Grazie. That puts me
She
at
just
10.
slaps a crude patch on your back, I guess.
Yeah, she's like turned to look at the fog, and as she's like, oh, thanks.
That's all I can do for now.
It's more than okay, thank you. And she kind of takes a deep breath. Do I have to be holding this thing, or can I shove it like in a pocket?
You can on your turn.
Okay, good to know. Good to know.
What that'll do, who knows?
Who knows? We'll find out.
Can I like... I don't... How far was she from the door? She just like next to it?
She was 20, but I think she had some movement that she could have used to get within 5 feet of the door. So
that was the point.
I think you both are right next to the door right now.
Okay. I just want to be like standing in front of the door holding her hand at this point.
Can you hold my hand?
Solidarity.
Oh,
So cute. Oh no.
I love it. I can't wait for it to.
So
my-
cute. Aw.
Time to die.
It's the suit of armor's turn. It needs to make a con save, right? Yep.
Yeah,
You-
sorry. I'm like, plotting. Like, I'm like, what could this riddle be? I'm like typing shit out.
It's
Sorry.
a 13
yeah.
on the save, so it fails.
Okay,
the
it
con
fails.
save.
Yes. Sick. Poggers. All right, let me roll that then. I think it's 2d10 still. Yeah. Okay. My love. Wait. Okay, I found it. My love. Okay, there we go. That's better. 11 points of radiant damage.
11 points of radiant damage as it keeps chipping away at those magical strands. The eyes are still flaring this blue magical color. Its fist raises up, and with a natural 20, makes contact
Ooh.
directly with your chest.
Delicious. Yummy.
Okay. So that's
Oh, yeah.
12, 18, 21.
I no longer like this. This is no longer yummy.
30.
The official, this is no longer yummy.
You take 35 points of damage, combination between bludgeoning and lightning. The wind is knocked out of you as it comes up for a second strike.
Make a con save first.
Do make a con save. DC
17.
17 to keep the moonbeam up.
I just rolled a con save because I forgot to for the last time, didn't I?
For,
I think for my last turn, I didn't make a con save.
you know, wisdom save?
Or wisdom, that's
You
right.
did.
Did
You
I?
did.
Oh, okay.
You keep succeeding.
Good. I'm glad. I keep forgetting.
Wait, what am I doing? A con save?
Con save DC 17 to hold moonbeam.
Why did I spend $70 on these dice? I
Oh,
just rolled another nat 1.
oh.
Moonbeam fades as it comes through with another attack. Natural 1. Misses. Thrown off kilter by how powerful the last punch is, it misses on the second. Al, we're back to you.
Yes, like a person.
I sleep.
I sleep.
Sleep, right. Octavia, it's your go.
Oh Lord, what do I do? I'm gonna start by taking this thing, and putting it. I'm gonna try to put it in my pouch. Can I do that?
Make a wisdom saving throw.
That's a 13.
You put your hand in your pocket. It does not let go of the stone.
Nice. Cool. Sick. So I can't dual wield right now. Great. Wait, yeah, I want to put it away, but I can't. Okay. She's got a tight grip on her short sword at least. This sucks. I don't have a lot of things I can do.
Share the load, Frodo.
Sure. Octavia's just gonna, her hand is trembling and she's like, it won't let go. And she kind of looks at Lily in concern. She's like, what? I don't know what this is, but we can't let him have it.
I know that.
Yes. Yes, you do. I'm sorry. I'm a little shaken. Just, think, Octavia, think. And that's also, think, Julia, you idiot. I mean, do you think I should leave the room? Because he's only going after you and Al because I have this thing.
You can leave if you'd like.
I don't want to leave you in here with him. I just think that maybe he'll just follow me.
Hopefully he'll try. That means he has to come to me.
Lily, I feel bad leaving you here. This is all my fault.
Alright. It's not your fault.
But
People like that are designed to break families apart.
No, I don't have much of that, do I?
Okay. Anything else with your turn, Octavia?
I think she's gonna hold a dodge and do nothing else, because that's all I got.
I will say, Lily, like, the last thing she says, she, like, squeezes her wrist, and she's like, well, now you do.
Beautiful.
Ah!
With this somber moment, Octavia, you look over your shoulder and see a familiar face. You, from a distance 20 feet away on the opposite side of Lily looking at you, you see the flash of a dagger.
Oh! Can I pull Lily out of the way?
How much do you want to do that?
I was gonna say, oh, I bet you can. Oh.
How much?
How badly do you
Well-
want to do that?
I mean, if I do, it's gonna get me impaled. That's kind of the vibe I'm getting.
Yeah.
You know what? Guess what? I really want to do it.
Okay. Let's roll. Yep. A 19 hits you, right, Octavia?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh.
You look, you have this connection with Lily, holding each other's hands. You see the movement from just across her shoulder. And before you can even tell yourself that this isn't a good idea, you grab both of Lily's shoulders, changing positions with her for but a moment as the dagger lands directly in your back. You fall unconscious.
Can I get something for like cool, like point of cool? Like just to say,
Oh,
or maybe
absolutely.
point of angst, maybe. She's kind of like, it hits her, and she's like, Roshan Vekavaruk Varukan, and she smacks.
First of all, make a con saving throw, DC 10.
As an 18.
No injury. And also take a point of inspiration.
Hey. There it is.
As you fall unconscious and begin to bleed out.
Haha.
Winnie, it's your move. You now have two angry suits of armor that seem determined just on you. They've completely lost interest in Zephyr. What do you want to do?
Okay. we are going to try this again.
Okay.
I would like to look to Zephyr before I do, if I can. And say, I don't know.
Absolutely.
And okay, so I'm gonna Winnie's gonna look to him. Say, I had it. I got distracted. Hold on. Okay, I don't remember, so I'll just shoot off the side. But she'll look to him. She'll look to Zephyr and say, "You got any songs on that playlist about destroying a tomb? If I go down, do that instead. I'm not asking your permission." And she turns back to the books, or to the tomb, and she's gonna try, at 3rd level, guiding bolt to this tomb. We're gonna try again.
Should mention it would be at disadvantage, but it cancels out, I think, with the no you, so it's just a straight roll.
I'm gonna throw these dice away. I'm gonna throw them in the garbage.
Hey
They
Sam,
are
how much
going
do you
to-
want this to hit?
So bad.
Oh,
no.
Because I just rolled a fucking 4 and I can't do this
Uh-huh.
no more, man.
You want this to hit?
I do. I do.
Uh,
I want to do something good.
you feel that same distortion happening, where something about you trying to focus on this tome. You've got me saying it now too.
Sorry, my bad. I'm sorry. I'm
No, you're
dumb.
good.
You're not dumb. It's okay.
It's forcing you to try to look elsewhere, to point this spell in any other direction. But you're pointing with your... I think it's on your... Yeah. You decide to point with your left arm instead of your right this time. The arm that is filled with these red, sparkling little veins.
Yeah.
And you want it to hit. You want it to go, and you feel that energy begin to surge into your hand from these veins. And it makes contact. Roll damage.
Bless up. I just totally had a seagull come out of my mouth. Did you guys hear that? Alright.
Discord cut it out.
Oh, I went. Okay, let's do this. Wait, no, I'm just gonna use the D&D Beyond ones because I don't feel like rolling 6d6 right here. So, oh, I forgot I had the potion dice. Okay, that is 19 points of radiant damage, and the next attack on that before the end of my next turn.
Mm-hmm. You see the energy shoot forth, expecting it to make contact with the book itself, but there is this magical barrier around it. Something part of the essence of the book itself. You see it slam into the barrier, and you see the pages themselves begin to crumble, rip, become fragile as the barrier vibrates violently. The room begins to kind of shake just slightly. And Febrim, from your point, you can see her expression begin to change. From this pleasant but plotting to angry and aggressive. I should also note, you double damage because it's radiant.
Okay.
So it has a much better impact than you thought it was supposed to. But you look down at your left arm, and
oh yeah, there's no consequence.
the veins are all the way up to your shoulder,
Oh, chef's kiss, yummy.
growing continuously upwards, reaching forward, and you can feel the pain again.
Okay.
But this time up in your bicep, in your shoulder, reaching towards your back. Zephyr, it's your move.
So
Oh man.
if I were to just grab Winnie and go up, who would get the opportunity attacks? Would it be both of us or just me?
Just you.
I'm gonna grab Winnie and go up,
Okay.
and just 20 feet straight up.
You get 2 opportunity attacks.
Yeah,
First one is 10.
doesn't hit. What's the second one?
Second one's a natural 20.
No, you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many times do you get to use that?
As many times for
spell.
spell slots. I can,
Every
as
spell
long as I
slot
have
is
one
used
spell
now.
slot, I can use it.
Spell slot is so
Love that.
reborn.
I think this might still hit. It's a 15.
Yeah, it hits, but it's not a crit.
It's not a crit.
Which is important.
You take 13 points of damage as it kind of slams into your side as it goes. And this is the only thing that could mess you up.
Yep.
Make a con save to concentrate on levitate.
Okay, okay.
It is a DC 10.
I can do this. $19.
Oh, you
Okay.
nut.
Good.
You hold on to the spell by the just sheer willpower, and you fly up 20 feet, holding Winnie in your hand.
And that doesn't count as an action because I'm just moving levitate. Would that be a bonus action?
I forget what it is to make you go up or down 10 feet.
I don't remember what
just
it
says
is
that I
if you
can
do it on
It doesn't
yourself.
say
I
that
think
it-
it's an action to move, but if it's on yourself, I don't know.
If you are the target, you can move up or down as part of your move.
Okay.
It's part of your move.
Okay.
Okay.
So while I'm up here, I'm gonna cast. Oh wait, can I cast? Yeah, because Silvery Barbs is a reaction.
Yep.
I'm gonna cast 3rd level Cure Wounds on Winnie.
Okay. Roll them hit points. And while you do that,
Heal 13.
Febrim.
Mm-hmm.
Guess number 4. I would hurry it up now. I might have to intervene soon. And we wouldn't want that. Now would we?
No. Would it by chance be sanity?
Oh, no. I feel like you might be going in the wrong direction. Another clue.
Do I want to do anything?
Yeah, you still got 2 more. Well, 1 more.
I
but-
know.
Let her, she'll recite the clue, and you can decide if
Okay.
you want to do anything.
Alright.
The 5th clue is, in nature, it is fresh. All 5 in a row. It is the first, the middle, and the last. With the power to harm or heal. It can be sharp, subtle, or wavering. Both love and fear steal it from you. In nature, it is fresh.
Yeah,
Oh.
Connor's right on the
I
fucking
don't
money.
know. I'm
I
so
should've
bad
known.
with these.
Oh, Connor's got it right.
Oh,
That's
God.
it.
It's on the
That's
third
gotta
one.
be
The fourth
it.
one, I'm pretty sure it's it now.
That can't not be it at that
Oh,
point. It's gotta be it.
gosh.
God, you're fucking smart.
I hate these.
Damn. Here, Julia, I got you.
Thank you. I'm like,
Is
I'm
there
lost.
anything that you're trying to do?
Oh no.
Yeah.
That makes so much sense. Good
I
luck.
know.
Hey,
I I would have never
we
thought
share
of
with the
that
class?
if Connor didn't say that. I was like, Dane, I got you.
I don't know. I'm gonna drink a health potion.
Okay.
Goes damn.
Pre-gaming.
So
So-
now.
Took a lot out of it.
Strikes this one.
He's getting ready.
Oh god. I wish I could ask for help.
Could I phone a friend?
How bad do you want to ask for help?
Yeah, how bad do you want to ask for help?
How badly?
Wait, we have the walkie.
Oh,
We have the Rocky Talkies.
Walkie talkie.
Rocky Talkie!
I forgot about the Rocky
What?
Talkies.
I
Do
literally
we?
wrote those in my notes the other day too. I said, "That's cute,
True.
Rocky Talkies."
do we
And
have
I was-
walkie-talkies?
Wait.
I thought
That
that was a
thing
thing
has
in the one
campaign.
shot.
Oh,
say,
those are
that's not
in the
this
one
one.
shot.
Oh,
Yeah.
That was in the one
Sorry,
shot.
don't
Yeah.
That was in the one shot. That was when you
What are
fucked a
what are you
fish and then
talking
killed it.
about? I
What?
didn't.
No one
didn't-
fucked the fish.
No
You were
one,
gonna.
No one fucked it.
Moving
were
on.
Anyway,
Almost.
moving on. Staying in this campaign.
Anyways, I'm gonna take
In
a
all
healing
seriousness,
potion.
Febrim, how much do you want to ask for help?
Very badly.
Okay.
Do you want to ask for help right now, or do you want to wait until your next guess, or until your last guess?
I mean, could I theoretically guess again in the same turn if I ask for help now?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
So, while this turn goes around, I want you to think who you want to ask and what you're willing to bargain.
Yeah.
Oh.
Next up is the other suit of animated armor. It looks upwards and is going to squat down, going in for a jump, and it's going to attempt to grab you in the air as it jumps up a good 5 feet to get within reach of you.
Of me or Zephyr both?
Of Zephyr.
Ah.
Make a grapple check.
That's athletics or acrobatics.
Mm-hmm.
The 9.
9?
Yeah.
It's a success. It only rolled a 5. Thrown off by its jump,
go!
it doesn't seem to be able to grab you in the air where it stands, and it only gets one attempt. Lily, it's your turn. On the 6th round.
Yeah, but I don't know of that timer.
Mhm.
So,
That's so
Um,
stressful. This is
All you
so-
know is that
I can finally
Ah.
see this guy.
you can see him in front of you, and Octavia is bleeding out in your arms.
Well, at your feet. Close enough.
Can justify a little bit of metagaming here. I've been taking first aid classes, so I know she won't die immediately.
She has a second, as long as things go reasonably well.
Right. I won't know the outcomes of her saving throws, but I know I can wait at least one turn.
Yep, you've
So-
got 6 to 12 seconds.
She goes to heal her, and then thinks about what she's about to do, and decides it might be better if she doesn't have to see this. So she's going to walk right up to Alessander, and she's just gonna start wailing on him.
Okay.
And she's like, "Alright, no more games. We're done here. First, now that I can finally see him, I'm gonna do my... Well, no, I don't need to do that. Slayer's Prey. It's my bonus action. I can attack twice.
Yep.
That's... Should really know what my attack modifier is by now. 6.
Honestly, me.
24
24 hits.
and 24.
Both hit. Give me the damage for the first one.
12.
12.
12.
Okay. He will use his reaction to uncanny dodge,
Mhm.
reducing it to 6.
And 11.
As you make contact with him that second time, his knees buckle. You see the color kind of go gray in his eyes for a second, as his wounds that you've been dealt, that he's had for the last minute, you see the blood finally beginning to soak through his clothing as he falls unconscious. The darkness drops. The fog cloud is still there, but
Well, I noticed the
no.
darkness. Well, the hunter's mark isn't. This thing isn't concentration, but
yeah, depending on whether you used like I think favored foe is
no,
concentration.
I didn't. I used my monster slayer specific one that's not concentration.
Yeah.
But seeing that the darkness finally goes away, I drop fog cloud to see if I can see Al.
You see Al laying on the floor. You panic for a moment, but then you see his kind of chest begin to rise. He is sleeping soundly. Okay. The other suit of armor is going to make an attempt to jump up and grab you again, Zephyr. It's assuming final chance is going to be able to do this. Make another acrobatic check.
Come on, Zephyr.
Let's go.
All right. I didn't use the advantage from the last No You, but I gave it to myself. Can that apply here?
Read the spell. I don't know if you can give it to yourself. I think it might have to be to another person.
You can choose a different creature you can see within range. You can choose yourself.
Oh no, yeah. I'll let it go this time, but remember next time to use it on your first roll.
Gotcha.
Oh. I realize I never
Okay.
actually rolled the hit dice for the potion.
You said I'm just chugging it. I don't care what it does.
I'm just.
Did I need to make a death save?
Not yet,
Yeah,
but you will.
In your turn.
Oh, okay.
A 16.
16. Oh, I love it. It rolled a 15.
Oh, I
Just
finally think they're
misses.
going
You-
okay.
You feel it. You feel its metal
Go.
finger
Oh my God.
loop around the lace of your shoe, kind of around the bunny ear, as it pulls down and your loose laces come undone. But it grabs nothing.
Zephyr is determined.
Suck it, metal boy.
Al, you are asleep, but you're back in that vision.
Yay.
You see that man that you know is related to you in some way, signing a piece of paper with a black quill that you've never seen in real life, but you've seen held by some fiendish figure. And you feel this presence on the back of your neck, a cackle, a smile through gritted sharp teeth, a success. And you see through the ether, not in real life, but this red chain attached to the ankle of this older man. And you look down at your own feet, and there's that same little red chain. Not tangible through your fingers or existing in the material world as you would know it, but connecting to you in some way. And you look behind you. You see that same chain attached to your ankle go out to a young man, Mel. who looks terrified, looks fearful in your direction about what could happen. You see the same chain break off in another direction, and you see, for the first time in years, the face of your wife. Staring at you in agony, you see tears beginning to well at the edges of her eyes. They start to stream down. And she whispers a single word. Help. Octavia, make a death save.
Neat.
What is this session, man?
I got a
Oh.
10.
That's a success.
Yay.
Winnie, it's your turn.
Okay. Okay, Zephyr, question. Well, actually, wait. Back up.
Answer.
Max, question.
Okay.
I don't remember because I've been so wrapped up in everything else that's going on. I know you said I did a lot of damage to, like, the barrier. Is the barrier still there?
You can't physically see it, but you see the impact on the book.
Okay.
It seemed to strike this magical force around the book itself, but still had an effect on the pages. You see them wrinkling, beginning to burn and crispen at the edges. Everything beginning to fold in on itself. It seems to be trying to put itself back together. But what do you want to do?
I lost concentration, right? On the moonbeam, I think, right?
You did lose
Yeah, you
concentration
did.
on Moon.
Okay. Zephyr, question.
Zephyr, answer.
We're levitating, correct? Are you, how are we doing that?
That is your
Are you
choice.
like-
I
are you
kind
like-
of
How do you picture it? Let me hear you. What you got
I
going on there.
basically just came up and like grabbed you, whether that was like from under the armpits, whether that was like Sonic and Tails dangling, or
Uh-huh.
whether that was like a scoop. That's your call. Whatever you picture. I'm fine with either.
Sorry, I had a. Okay, so, let's see. What?
Zephyr, you are obviously up next.
Never
So-
mind. I was gonna ask if a book would take a con save, but I don't want to risk finding out in case it doesn't work. So, and I don't think I would know that anyway. So, okay. The way I pictured you holding, like, grabbing Winnie for some reason was like by like the armpits, like you said the first time, because otherwise, like, I feel like she would be dangling and like her foot would be easier to grab than like
Yeah.
yours. So I imagine, as like you're holding her like that, she kind of like adjusts, and her like legs are like around your like like this isn't so hard to explain. Her legs are like around like your hips, and she's gonna like lean back, so like she's hanging upside down,
Sick as fuck.
and
I
she's
love
gonna
this so
and
much.
she's gonna cast she's gonna go ahead and cast third level guiding bolt on that thing again. Just fucking
Zephyr is
go
bright red.
ham on it with
You're with
everything.
advantage because of that detailing.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Let's go, baby. Yeah. I'm just gonna do the other one on D&D Beyond. Is that allowed? Because that just gave me my third nat 1 of the night. And I don't.
Ugh.
Wow. Jesus fucking Christ. All right, let's go. Guiding bolt. Thank you. Not thank you, but it's fine. 13. 13.
This time, you are expecting the feeling. You know what to go for. You aim.
Hmm.
You blink.
Oh,
It hits the ground next to the book.
no. I fucking. These are going to. You're going back in the box. You don't even get the bag. You don't even get bag privileges. You're going back in the box. Sorry.
But you look cool doing it.
Yeah, I guess. But
What cool.
cool's not cool when nothing cool happens.
Zephyr, it's your turn.
Bars.
Max, can I add a little flavor text, just for a little comedy bit, and it
Okay.
not apply,
What do you want to do?
just for like a split second, as Winnie does like that cool thing, we drop just for a second because he loses concentration because he's super flustered. But he
Doesn't actually lose
Fuck you,
concentration.
Yeah, he
but-
doesn't actually.
Yeah.
But,
Just like dip.
Be careful
Ooh.
what you say.
Mhm.
so I'm gonna take us 20 feet higher, so we're 40 feet up now.
Mhm.
And that lasted for... Okay, I don't have to worry about it not lasting. And then I'm gonna cast a 4th level shatter on the book.
Okay.
Does the book get a con save?
It does.
It needs to be a
Interesting.
13.
See, I thought about doing Moonbeam, but I was like, that's not gonna have a con save, is it? I should have did it. I should have just did it.
It rolls a 17.
Oh. We'll
That's-
just get half with your.
It's still half. It's not bad.
Okay. Not bad.
Okay.
Well, give me a second before you roll that.
Oh.
No. It does take half.
Okay.
Okay.
But you
I thought
do
you were just gonna
see,
be like, no, it doesn't have.
you do see that for a second, you're scared that the spell's gonna come back at you.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh no.
It said no, you.
It takes 24 damage. Or I take 24 damage. I'm not quite sure which.
Wow.
Is that-
Halved?
That's
No,
bad.
it's not. You have to half it, so it's 12.
Well, but then it's
Still.
also, it goes back because it's an object.
Shatter is
Huh?
an object?
Well, no, Shatter does double damage to structures and
Yeah.
objects.
Oh.
Oh,
So it is 24 then.
Yep.
Huh.
So
Let's
24 plus...
I thought you might have got sent back at me because it was like a projectile. I was like,
Yeah, so I thought too. I was like, Zephyr.
24 times 2 divided by 2, right?
Yeah.
So it's
So
just
it-
24.
It'll be 24, right?
He's
Yeah,
24.
It's 24. I don't know why I made that so much more complicated than
I
it
was
needed to
just
be.
gonna- I was like, huh?
You see the barrier around the book begin to vibrate more intensely. You see cracks begin to form around it. You see pages of the books begin to fall out. And the whole room begins to vibrate. Not that you can feel it as you are in the air, but it begins to shake. Lily.
we see like the books on the shelf shaking.
Yes, you can see the
Okay.
book. You see them begin to kind of topple from the higher up shelves, still dangling from their chains, but creating this ever-present rattle around you.
Did we
Lily,
just do a bad?
No.
the room begins to flicker around you. You see almost as if two different worlds are laid on top of each other. You see a small wooden room that you're supposed to be in at this point in time, layered over top this larger dark space, flickering back and forth. This extra dimensional space is collapsing, and you don't know how much longer you have in here.
Okay.
And you are the only one conscious.
I know.
Oh my god. Oh my
Febrim.
god, you are. Oh my god.
A fifth guess.
Oh my god.
Things are getting pretty dire in there.
They are.
Oh, excuse me, motherfucking. Oh my god, just scared the shit out
Would it be
of me.
breath?
Oh, I do love when it all works out.
Yay! Did you figure that out? Did you figure that out, Aaron?
Awesome. I did.
Yay! Didn't have to use it.
Yay!
She-
No phone a friend.
Wipes her hand across the area and you see everything begin to shift. Everything changes for everyone. Everyone that's conscious, that is. Lily, you see your friends, your family begin to phase. You see their bodies begin to kind of vibrate. Almost violently, but there's a calming energy about it. And you see them disappear, one by one, out of this area. You feel the same vibrating going over you. You are asked a question in your head. Would you like to leave? Would you like to move to safety?
This is to me.
This is to Lily.
It's to Lily. Oh, okay.
While you think about that, Zephyr and Winnie, you see the suits of armor reconstruct themselves, stand upright, completely back in their stature. The lightning dies down on their gloves. They both turn in opposite directions, heading back towards their pedestals. You see the book itself begin to crumble. The light begins to flicker. The vibrating is still happening, but there is another force. You feel this wave of energy come through and forcibly calm the room. Make it stop shudder. As it waves through, you feel yourself gently pulled back down to the ground, ending the levitation, ending your channel divinity that you have upon yourself. All spells and effects are shunted off of you. You see Febrim reappear, standing in front of a book. Febrim, you see a book in front of you that once was pristine and filled with countless amounts of information. Only if your mind could comprehend everything, turning to ash right before your very eyes.
Sorry, Febrim.
Lily.
I watched it all
Oh.
happen.
I want to be clear. I see Al disappear, and I see Tavi disappear.
You also see Alexander disappear.
Okay. Then I say, oh, okay. I want to be with him, wherever he's going. So, I think as he starts to disappear, she, like, reaches out for him. And it says, oh, do you want to be taken to safety? And she just says, with him, wherever he goes, I will be there.
You hear a little giggle in your head. Playful, but eerily mischievous. As you disappear. Febrim, Winnie, and Zephyr, you three being conscious, see Octavia appear right before you, unconscious, bleeding out. You see Al appear on the other side of the room, unconscious but seemingly okay, his wounds healed. But there is no sign of Lily or Alexander.
Once again.
Oh.
Am I able to run to Tavi and cast Revivify?
We're going to stay in initiative for just a
okay.
moment longer, because there are people
Okay.
that have to make death saves and such.
Oh, true. Okay.
But Lily, you open your eyes from blinking again, and you are in a room, small, with Alexander unconscious in front of you. A door to your back. Nothing else. It is your turn.
Can I... This is a mechanic that never gets used, so I don't remember. Can I stabilize him? I think
Yeah.
I make a check if I don't have a kit, and if I have a kit, I don't have to make the check. I can still do it without a kit.
Yeah. It's just I think it's a DC 10 medicine check.
Medicine plus 3, so that's 17.
Yep, you stabilize him.
A chair in this room I can just prop him up in.
Yeah. A couple scattered pieces of furniture draped with a linen. You find a little recliner.
Stand there and wait until he wakes up. Watching over him, as I have been known to do.
You're all sweaty.
The eerie smile.
Oh yeah.
Octavia, make a death
Yeah.
save. You're the next person in the initiative that it matters.
That's a 15. Or her resilience. She's not ready to die, I guess.
With that, Winnie, you're next. If you want to heal Octavia, spend
Yeah.
whatever spell slot you would like to bring her back to consciousness.
Yes, please. Just do.
And with that, we're out of initiative. Febrim, you feel that presence behind you as Winnie runs over to Octavia to heal her, bringing her back up. The woman is standing behind you, her hand on your shoulder. If you glance up at her, she has this triumphant smile.
Mm-hmm.
I always knew that you'd get it eventually. I'm just glad that they're all still here.
Me too.
Welcome, everyone, to my home. I gladly welcome you now.
Hey, Febrim, is that a friend of yours? Zephyr's like slapping Al on his cheek, trying to like wake him up, and as he's looking at Febrim saying this.
Yep, Al wakes up.
Hey,
Febrim
buddy.
looks
what
up
happened?
at him, and he still has like the blood streaming down his face from his eyes, and he's just breathing like basically close to hyperventilating kind of thing, and just like a panicked look in his eyes as he's like trying to calm himself down.
So, what's the what's the vibe on her? We're
What?
not in,
What?
and he's like, his hand is like hovering by his sword, but not enough to like be like, I'm ready to fight, but like I don't want to fight, but I may need to.
Oh, darling, I wouldn't draw that thing. If I were you, it might force me to be unpleasant.
Zephyr, put it away.
Is
okay.
Tavi within arm's reach of me?
Not within arm's reach. We're probably talking like 10, 15 feet away.
How does everybody look?
I
Everyone's
gave
up.
her 13.
Like
I
physically?
took 2 damage that entire ordeal.
Wait, does Al still have lung damage? Or is that gone too?
He's got lung damage.
Okay.
Al has lung
I
damage.
have lung damage.
Al, come here, baby. Come here, baby. I got you. Come here.
Yeah,
Give me
as-
10 minutes, baby. Come here.
as that goes on, Octavia just kind of like, oh, damn it. She kind of like at the blood on her stomach. She's like, "Ugh." She's still clutching this thing.
You realize that when you
Isn't
fell
she?
unconscious, it went out of your grasp.
Oh, so it's gone. Hmm.
As you look around for it, this tall woman that stands behind Febrim goes, "Oh, Were you looking for this? And she brings her hand up. It's levitating just out of her grasp, just rotating. I'm more than happy to give it back to you, but I do have fear of what it would do to your mind.
I'm just glad that the person that wanted it doesn't have it.
Yes, me as well.
What is it, if I may ask?
A Fey shard? Or a seed, depending on your view of things.
And what is its purpose?
To recreate the Feywild, of course.
Right, because that's gone. I didn't know
And
that.
I think that's where we're going to end the episode.
I didn't know that.
Oh,
I think that's a good little cliffhanger there.
That's a
man.
great ending point.
that's a great.
Max, before I forget, because I'll know I forget. I'll forget
Uh-huh.
next week. Can I go pick up that book? Can I take it off that chain and put it in my bag? Because I will forget.
I will put it in my notes and
Thank
remind you.
Thank you.
Because I mean, the
Bestie.
lady who owns it is kind of standing
Yeah.
there. So
That's-
Yeah, I mean,
You're
that's
probably
true.
gonna have to.
This
you're
whole
probably
thing
have
gonna
to ask her.
happen.
Yeah,
About
that's true.
it.
I didn't want to
There's a
forget.
lot happening.
There's
Yeah.
a lot going on.
But
oh man,
Oh,
we
Wow.
very narrowly avoided death. How much was that? How much was that
That was
protected us from
terrifying.
death?
Oh,
I'm so bad at those.
so
You did it though. Holy shit.
Yeah.
it was. I don't know if we would have survived through the last clue. Just with the damage that had been done to the book. But that's neither here nor there.
I don't want to know what
Good.
would have happened.
So I'm glad I didn't go with Plan B.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you all for joining us tonight. I
Thank
hope
you,
you had as
guys.
much fun as we did. Julia?
Drink water. It's good for you.
Beautiful.
My
Julia.
eyes are blue. Drink water.
And we will see you next week.
And subscribe
Follow the
to
Twitter.
the
Yeah.
YouTube, follow
All that
Twitter, new
goodness.
videos new VODs every Monday. And yeah.
Bye.
Good night, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.